this book in my sister's library. Somebody has gifted it to her. It says, "Good morning, good night. Little pep talks for me and you," by Manuel and Miranda, Jonny's son. It's illustrated by Jonny's son. I read from the jacket. Good morning. Do not get stuck in the comment section of life today. Create the things. Let others tussle it out. Vamos. Before he inspired the world with Hamilton and was catapulted to international fame, Lin-Manuel Miranda was inspiring his Twitter followers with words of encouragement at the beginning and end of each day. He wrote these original sayings and poetry for himself as much as for others. But as Miranda's audience grew, these messages took on a life of their own. Now Miranda has gathered the best of his daily greetings into a beautiful collection illustrated by acclaimed artist and fellow Twitter favorite, Jonny's son. Full of comfort and motivation. Good morning, good night is a touchstone for anyone who needs a quick lift, it says. For example, let me read out. Here's an illustration of somebody playing the keyboard or the piano. Good morning, stunner. You're just getting started. Your age doesn't matter. The sun is up. The day is new. You're just getting started. And on the other page, alongside, is a good night message that reads, Good night, stunner. You're just getting started. Your age doesn't matter. The stars are out. The night is warm. You're just getting started. So he tweets, Good morning. I believe in you. Not always in our leaders. Not always in the subway schedules. But always in you. You unwavering. And alongside, for good night, he writes, I believe in you. Not always in our institutions, not always in my own strength, but always in you. You evergreen. Look at that, so cute. He's dedicated the book for you, holding this, so anybody who's reading this book. So for introduction, he writes, I wanted to wish you good morning. I wanted to wish you good night. I started to write these on Twitter, a way of just being polite. I'm really quite hooked on the Twitter. They should take my phone out and lock it. The biggest distraction for someone like me, an audience up in my pocket. I'm reading out verses from his long poem. Here he writes, I don't have a book of quotations or wisdom I pull from the shelf. Most often the greetings I wish you are the greetings I wish for myself. So if I write relax, then I'm nervous. Or if I write cheer up, then I'm blue. I'm writing what I wish somebody would say, then switching the pronoun to you. He goes on to write in the other stanza, and after a few years of greetings, they started to vary in tone, and people said, Lynn, your good mornings and good nights are the nicest things up in my phone. Now I get tweets like this saved me, or often, I need this reminder. You tell me, I printed this out and kept it around on my desk in my binder. So in the last two stanzas I'm reading, then we sat down together and made this. It's the book that you hold in your hands. You can open it at any moment or page with a hope you find something that lands. And it's nice to have things to hold on to, some kindness right here within sight. You can read this whenever you want to. It will be here. Good morning, good night. Fascinating, I say. Good morning. Eyes up, hearts up. Minds sharp. Compassion on full blast. Sips coffee. Okay, let's go. Good night. Eyes shut, hearts open. Minds calm, empathy on full blast. Sips tea. Okay, let's go. fascinating, I must say. That's the ISBN number 978-1-9848-5427-8. And when I read this, I want you all to have this book with you. It's indeed full of great greetings, absolutely awesome. Again, I reiterate, a must-have book, I say. On the jacket cover at the end is a little about Manuel Miranda, and he's an award-winning composer, lyricist, and performer, as well as a recipient of the 2015 MacArthur Foundation Award. His musical Hamilton won the 2016 Pulitzer Prize for drama and earned a record-breaking 16 Tony nominations, winning 11 Tony Awards. Miranda's first Broadway musical, In the Heights, received 4 2008 Tony Awards. He contributed music, lyrics, and vocals to several songs in Disney's Moana, earning him an Oscar nomination and a Grammy Award for the original song How Far I'll Go. He stars alongside Emily Blunt in Disney's Mary Poppins Returns. Miranda lives in New York City with his wife, sons, and dog. And then talking about we have Tony's son is the author and illustrator of everyone's album When You're an Album 2, named one of Time's 25 most influential people on the internet in 2017. Son is currently a doctoral candidate at MIT, an affiliate at the Berkman Klein Center for Internet and Society at Harvard University, and a creative researcher at the Harvard Meta Lab. His art and illustrations have been exhibited at MIT, the Yale School of Architecture, the Art Space New Haven. His comedic work has appeared on NPR and in Time, BuzzFeed, Go, and McSweeney's, and he has been profiled in the New York Times magazine. So there you are, these two illustrious authors who have come together and put together this beautiful, I must say, fantastic, fantabulous book. You must have this book with you.